that day, trust me, we were in tears.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because here in Arizona alone, we have, I could be wrong, but I want to say 29 tribes all over the state. And they come to the game, just like everybody else does. And that particular day, they were honoring indigenous communities. Even the players wear a certain jersey. It's like a turquoise one. And since we're called the Phoenix Suns, everybody in their own language, mind you, every single tribe has their own language. So contrary to the belief from Hollywood that we all speak the same language, it's not true. So
Okay.
just in Arizona alone, that's 29 different languages. And so in every single language, they had what they called the sun. For us, all of them, we would say Thosh, and that means sun. And so they wrote it out, and it's all over the jersey, and it's embroidered. And of course, they use the color turquoise because we look at that mineral as for ours. I can't speak for any other tribe. I had to put that little disclaimer. I can only speak for my tribe, but also, and I know a lot of other tribes do, they look at that as something to heal, something you would take in battle, something you would hold very close, and to know that this is from your family. It binds you. It brings unity, and that's turquoise. And so that's why you see the jersey color of that.
Okay.
So again, it's a very special time when they brought us out, and then when we were done, we're leaving. And the game wasn't over yet. I think it was like still in the third quarter. And as we're walking out, and mind you, he still has, if I can educate some people that are watching this, when you see what people would buy on the stores and the shelves, we don't really approve of that. It's called, we look at it as cultural appropriation. Like, you don't just buy feathers and stick them in your hair.
Sure.
And, I'm an Indian. Like,
It's insulting.
it's very, very insulting. And so, again, we like to say outfit or regalia. And so going back to what Superman was wearing, he was wearing his regalia. We're just in like the atrium way, like before you walk into the arena. And we didn't know. And then, we went to meet a few people, shake some hands, and we were just out the door. But as we were, the cops look at us and they're like, hey, how you guys want to do this? And we're like, what are you talking about? We already did halftime. We're on our way out.
Yeah.
We thinking like, why are these guys coming up to us? What did we do? Did we start some trouble? And they were like, turn around. We turned around, and it was like this long line of people.
Wow.
And predominantly, it was out of this whole arena, it was like majority of all indigenous people. Hi, we're from the Onontham Nation, which is near Tucson. Hi, we're from Navajo Nation, which is in the Four Corners area. Hi, we're from the Hopi Res, et cetera, et cetera. And hearing a lot of elders or people that just came to the game with, their family, their kids, saying that was very special what you guys did for halftime, and to represent all of us, not just in this arena, but in this state. You just didn't represent for your tribe. You represented for all of us. And I think at that moment, it's kind of like, it was very heartfelt. And it was an honor. I was like, thank you. Because again, it's like, even being here, being born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, even passing by that arena, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I played in a lot of clubs. I played in pretty much every single venue in Phoenix, but one day I used to say, oh, that'd be cool if I could play there.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Doing that.
And then when I did it, it was like, this was like at its highest point for me to showcase turntablism, not just backing up an MC and, just doing the ad libs. It was, I had my time to showcase.
Yep.
And people remembered that. And other people I knew even from back in the day were like, yo, we went to high school together. Yo, I saw you killing it. And yo, you're still doing it. Like, wow. And I'm just, it was just a moment to reflect. And that was that one moment, if I could share, that was very special. And more recent times, that was not even but a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And then just last year, I want to say November, us being invited to the Lincoln Center in New York City, and then hearing about, like, if anybody knows anything about when B-boys and they were breaking at the Lincoln Center, when it was like the opening ceremony for the Olympics when it was hosted in New York. I was like, we're on this same stage. And we're like, and we did it our way. We gave them our full show, which is about an hour to an hour and a half long. And we had some traditional dancers with us on stage. And we just did the best we could do. And then again, it was kind of like, it was I don't want to say a standing ovation because everybody was already standing. Yeah. But as we were done, it was kind of like, I think he was just running through the motions like, yo, we just rocked it. Like, wow, this is a beautiful crowd. I had to pull a Steve Crawford and be like, wait a minute. All right, give me a minute.
Yep.
And I had to grab the mic.